Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So we're going to jump into this. This is going to be a read for the first 2 weeks of January 2021. So Happy New Year to all of you. I hope you're blessed, you're safe, you're doing well. I'm sending lots of love and blessings your way. And let's jump into this and see what's going on for you, okay? This is going to be a general read. If you're looking for a personal read, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box below, all right? All right, let's jump into this. What I'm going to do first is we're going to do a read for you and who, and this is going to be as it relates to love. It could be one side of a situation or another, boyfriend, girlfriend, person of interest, a family member, a friend, that type of thing as well. But I'm going to jump in and pull a card just for you first on what's most important for you and what you need to know most, especially as it relates to your love life. My bi-weeklies here focus more on love. My monthlies, which you'll see right at the very, very end, you can click, that is going to be focused on what the universe wants you to know and what wants to come up for January, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and see what is happening for you. What does Cancer need to know most these first 2 weeks of the brand new year 2021, all right? All right, let's take a look at what's most important. What's the one question that's incredibly important for Cancer that they need to be aware of, okay? What's most important? This is what it is. What do we have here? What do I believe about money? Do I believe that my beliefs match my dreams? So this has to do with money, guys. This has to do with maybe some sort of mindset, some sort of a scarcity mindset that needs to just be tweaked a little bit, okay? Right? It's kind of focusing on what it is that your soul's calling is, right? And really answering what that is for you. And not just from the head, but really dropping down in the heart and really what is your soul, what is really driving your soul. And if you could do anything at all, and know that you would never ever fail in it, and you'd be a complete success, what would you do? Okay, and that's the answer. The answer to that question is exactly usually 9 times out of 10 on what it really is for you. So this is what's coming through for you. Okay, interesting. Okay, very, very interesting. But yeah, that's what I see. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Thanks so much. Okay, so yeah, that's exactly what I see here. Okay, so it's really asking you, like, what is my relationship with money? Because this is really clear cut. Okay, this is clear cut, and what it really wants to talk about here is, do you believe that you're worthy? Do you believe that you are capable? And do you trust money? And does money trust you? Because money's just energy. Okay, and so this is about really molding the energy and kind of working with the energy in your favor and leaning into it when it really feels good and bringing it towards the most positive. So that's what this talks about here, really. And it's about, taking a deep dive into your belief system, okay? How do I feel about money, okay? So that's it. And is it really, again, matching your dreams? Because you're worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal that relationship with money as part of you, really waking up, and it's a part of your purpose. It can stand in the way, or it can actually catapult you to the very, very top, okay? So that's what this is talking about. So take a deep dive into like your money belief system is what this wants to ask you to do. And is there any beliefs that you need to upgrade, right? So I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to, for just a couple minutes, we're going to set a quick intention for you, because this is the best time to do it right here and right now. Okay, no time like the present. All right, and especially before we get into your read, and especially for this new year. And this is saying is that really what are the beliefs that you need to upgrade to create the results that you really want to achieve. Okay, and really think about that. What does that look like for yourself? Okay, and where it's time for a shift. And this is saying, what does that next chapter in your life look like? If money was no problem, and your belief system was there, and it was very positive against money, and just know, you just knew that you'd be a complete success. Really visualize that, okay? And start thinking in a positive way. I release all negative energy about money, all right? Money comes to me effortlessly, okay, and easily, right? I am the master of my wealth. And I want you to really let that soak in as you kind of close your eyes and kind of bring that in. Money comes to me in expected and unexpected ways, right? I welcome an unlimited source of income and wealth into my life, right? I am at peace of having a lot of money, okay? I can handle massive amounts of success with complete grace. So I want you to, as you're closing your eyes, fill in the blank. I am grateful for money because what? And what would that word be? Okay, I am grateful for money because, and write your note and write that below, guys. Make sure that you write it below. And what I want you to do as we're writing it below, I want you to set that intention that money is energy, and money is here to help you. Money is here to help you, to give you choices, so you can not only help yourself, but you can also help others, okay? And when you have that intention there, we're going to actually lift this up to the universe, and we are going to ask for assistance in making the change in that energy shift, as well as that mind shift for yourself, okay? Because it's going to affect your dreams, so we want to do it now. So really focus on, I'm at peace with having a lot of money. I am aligned with the energy of abundance. And, all my actions create constant prosperity, okay? So the count to 3, we're going to put this up to the universe, and we're going to focus on having a more positive relationship with money. 1, 2, 3. There it is, okay? All right, there it is. That's good, okay? I needed a little bit more impact on that one there, but yeah, that is sane. So this is really talking about, how money can expand your experiences and your circumstances at hand. And so what we're going to do is align your energy with abundance, all right? And that's what we want to do for this new year, okay? So with that being said, anything else that's going to help you in this process, okay? Is there anything else that needs to help you with this process? Let's see what wants to come out. What is it that you need to surrender that's going to help you? Here it is. Oh, you guys, you can't. There you go. Surrender your belief to scarcity. That's exactly, guys, it's coming out real strong here for you here, okay? And this is that we've already asked the universe to open up, additional abundance for you. And in this way, you can remove a lot of blocks out of your life. So this is first things first. Let's get this out of the way, okay? Then you can get on the way to helping more others and bringing in more love and everything else too. So, okay, we're going to put this aside. Let's go ahead and jump into your main read. And let's start with you, Cancer. You and who, okay? We'll start with you on your side on what you need to know most the first 2 weeks of January 2021, okay? I thought that was fun. All right, so that's what I see here, right? So that's very, very key. So make sure that you write down that, I'm grateful for money because, and then fill in what that word is for you below, because that's going to set the intention to get that vibration going. That's that good vibration you want to keep reverberating, right? And keep vibrating, from all the rest of the new year, okay? Because it's going to be, you need to strengthen that muscle, okay? That money muscle of prosperity and abundance, all right? All right, let's jump into this. Okay, so what does Cancer need to know most? Here we go, the first one. Queen of Pentacles is a good way to start out, focusing on your foundation and, being down to earth, motherly. 8 of Pentacles, someone's focus on work here, okay? Wow, this is beautiful. So we've got the Queen of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles, right? Ooh, lots of money coming through here, guys. I think it's going to start working for you. But here's the thing. As we focus here on love a little, this is about getting stability in your life, because sometimes it can affect your relationships too, right? This is about having that motherly type of energy. That Queen energy is that really just of abundance, right? She knows her value. It's really beautiful. She's really down to earth, motherly, and she's got that influence, and she's she knows her value with or without that coin. She really does. Her whole world blossoms around her. It's like she feeds that from the universe, right? There's so much rich and abundance in this universe and in nature that can also transform that same energy towards money, that she wants to bring stability in her life, right? And then I get you working really hard, making a change on this. So the 8 of Pentacles is all about change, and it's about you're really engaging with yourself. You're getting more education, and you're engaging in what it is that's going to bring you more prosperity in your life, whether it's a relationship, a situation, whatever that is. You're putting more investment into that. Aside from just focusing on money, this is really putting more investment into that of which that is really what's the word that I'm thinking of? It's really engaging you. So there's some sort of change in what you're doing and what you're investing your time, effort, and money into. And then I get the star card. Now, some of you might have a Aquarius in your chart, or you might be dealing with another air sign, another Aquarius, I should say. Because this is an Aquarius card. And this really talks about the star, putting the efforts and energy. And remember I talked about at the beginning, you're really kind of focusing on your dreams, coming true. This is, going for your dreams. This is having hope and faith that the universe is going to help you, go for your dreams. If you take the inspired action and focus on the stability and know that you're worthy of the stability, right? And this could be in a relationship or a situation, right? So that's what's coming. And what we're doing is removing the roadblocks away that of your life, and so you can succeed beyond your wildest dreams. All right, and that's what I really feel here, is that you're focused on faith and the dreams that you want to have in your life. Okay, let's take a look at this other person on the other side. Okay, let's take a look at where they are at and see what wants to come out. Let's take a look. This card wants to come out. What is it? The Emperor. You might be dealing with someone that's very solid, structured, kind of carries on that type of energy. May even look like this person a little bit too. Okay, so the Emperor energy is coming through. All right, so this talks to me about, could be dealing with an Aries. Okay, that does come into play here as well. But he's really focused, really concentrated, and really zeroed in on what it is that he wants. 10 of Cups. Wow. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This is really beautiful. This is coming to fruition. This is all about wealth and establishment. And a 10 of Wands, releasing the burdens. So it could be the other person on the other side. You could be dealing with an Emperor that maybe perhaps is going through a major shift in their life. Because I get, yes, the Emperor, which is Aries, energy. But then I get the 10 of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is all about emotional fulfillment, achieving emotional fulfillment, right? And it's all about, wealth and establishment. It may have to do with family, but being emotionally feeling really beautiful, right? And this is about them letting go of the burdens of the past that had once held them back. So that's what I feel here. This is that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy, but this is about getting rid of those burdens and not having to carry them all over with him everywhere he goes, right? It's too much, right? It's way too much. What if it could be easy? What if it could be easy? Okay. And that's what this is all about here. What if it could be easy, in getting what it is that you want for your stability? And that's what this is saying for you. But over here, they are letting go. They're letting go of any sort of burdens. What burdens did they have to let go? Let's take a look at what that is. Okay. What burdens were they letting go? Because they too are going through a change. They're surrendering the need to always be right. Okay. So this is about, giving others the opportunity for them to be right, as well. And this is about yielding. It is a little bit better than being so really rigid. And I feel that this person on this other side was perhaps, quite rigid and maybe perhaps controlling. Okay, so it could be that could be the case. But this is going to help when they do that. It's going to help resolve conflicts much better and have better relationships around them. And that's what I feel. And keep in mind too, I'm focusing you on here, and the other person over here, you might resonate with one side more than the other. So feel free to choose what side works best for you. All right. But that's what I see coming through here. Yeah, there is they're surrendering that bit. And again, there could have been conflicts in the relationship because someone always had to, be right, have the last word. And what are the next steps that you need to take? 10 of Swords, 2 of Swords. What else wants to come out here for you here? What else is important for Cancer in terms of the best way forward? What is it? 7 of Wands. Okay, gotcha. So we've got putting an end to an old way of doing things. So this is about, putting an end. The 10 of Swords is all about, it's like about, some sort of defeat or loss in terms of a relationship or situation. And this is maybe that you had to make some sort of decision, and that, from that point of view and moving forward. So there's some sort of decision that had to be made. Could have been dealing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, just saying here. And then I get the 7 of Wands. Sevens are, this is all about, this is all about, competition and perseverance. This is about continuing to push forward no matter what, amidst the competition. So whatever it is that you want in terms of a relationship or situation, this is saying make a decision and then go with it, right? And I think the key thing here is you've got a brand new beginning and you've got a decision of which way that you want to go, okay? Is what I feel here. And this is saying is that continue to persevere and go for what it is that you want and don't let up. What's going to help you within this process? Let's take a look at what that is. What's going to help you in this process? Where we have time? Here we go. Being love. Exude love in all that you do, Cancer. And you got that love and energy. So bring it on or turn it up, okay? Because that's what this is talking about. Exude love in the relationship or situation because like attracts like, right? And that's what this is talking about. So it's about loving yourself, right? And focusing on love and just exuding that in all that you do, okay? Anything else in the best way forward? Heart and mind union, okay? So this is about, remember I said at the very, very beginning, drop out of the head and go into the heart. And this is all about, really doing that, the harmony of that, and that brings a lot of joy, right? So it's not just, dictating strictly from the head, not just from the heart, but combining that is going to be key. It brings in a much faster vibration is what this card talks about. And it brings a lot more joy, right? You see the dolphins in the ocean, they're all about joy and they're jumping for joy. And that's what I see here. So, really, this is about, you have faster manifestation with a higher vibration. Okay. Can't say that 3 times fast. But anyway, there you have it. All right. So that's going to be super key for you. Okay. So your best way forward is heart and mind union. Anything else? You're going through substantial personal growth. And, congratulations to you, Cancer, because you really are. You've made some complete shifts. And this last one here is a biggie. And I think this is going to really help catapult you to that next level. Okay. Because you're so born with wealth. I mean, the Queen of Cups is full of wealth, right? And then you get the Star card, and now some of you might be in the limelight. It could be the case for some of you, but it could be also your connection to faith, that you have what it takes to make the changes in your life and to get what you want. And this is saying it's time to ask, who am I and what do I want in my life, right? And having faith that you can achieve that, right? This is about perception. This is the third eye, that purple. And so when you ask yourself these types of questions, really acknowledge your mental and physical limitations that might be popping up, okay? And that's what the card talks about. So it really says it's a set realistic goals and for overcoming them and take the necessary steps to follow through, like we just did at the beginning. So we're focusing on that, the desire and determination for wealth and abundance in my life, all forms of abundance, right? And then you can reach your full potential, okay? So it could be that you might need to work with a coach, you might need to work with a life coach or therapist or anyone that suits your needs, but a step in this direction, regardless of what it is, will actually help set you up for life. So if you need personal growth, do check me out, guys, okay? So up here, you can book a discovery session up here or in my description box, okay? And that's exactly what I do. But it's funny that comes up here. So as I improve myself, I improve the circumstances around my life, all right? And this is about having faith in doing that, which is a 7 card, okay? Let's take a look at the best way for this other person to move forward. What is it for them? Let's take a look at what that is. What do we have? 6 of Cups. Nice. So the 6s are all about growth, and the cups are all about, going back to innocence and nostalgia. Maybe they're looking back at the past of things in life in terms of their emotions, but they have an opportunity for a birthing of something new right now. What else? The Hermit card. Wow. So this talks to me about, this is Virgo type of energy. You might be dealing with a Virgo, but this is really going within, but also knowing their value and let others coming to them, okay? The Hermit is seeing things from a different perspective, a totally different perspective, right? And it's all about, it could be about, he carries a staff in one of his hands here, and that's about having the courage, to go forward and do what he needs to do. But also the other hand is also focusing on lighting his own way, through this process. So this is really beautiful. He's shining his light out into the world so others can find him, right? And then I'll teach them the way. So this could be a person that does teaching or teaches others. It could be the case, but they seek answers within. They spend time alone for a little bit more deeper understanding of things, okay? And that's what I see for this other person over here. So that's what I see. Your best way for them to move forward is to go within on this birthing, looking back from the past to the lessons I've learned, but then moving forward. And what else? Yeah, looking in through preparation and foresight. 3 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So the 3s are all about communication, and when it comes to the Wands, this is all about, again, preparation and foresight. Moving forward onto the Vistas and knowing that there's going to be some challenges, but knowing that this person can handle it. And what is it that they, what's going to help them in this process? It's interesting. It's kind of like they're looking at the distance on what it is that they want. They're waiting for someone to, this person is waiting for perhaps you to come to them. Okay. I'm just saying that could be very much well be the case because they're going within. And they're going through some changes in life. So I think they're waiting for you to connect with them. I'm just saying that's what's coming out here. Yeah, birth, a rebirth. Yeah, we just talked about that too. It's reducing to a 7 card, which is about having faith, a new beginning. So you having personal growth, right? 7 card, this reduces to a 7, there's a rebirth. You're both kind of going through some sort of changes there, but a rebirth within their life is changing. What is it that this person wants to say to you? Okay, what does this person want to say to you, Cancer? Let's take a look at what that is. What does this person want to say to you, Cancer? Let's take a look at what comes into play here. What is that for you? Let's take a look at what that is. What wants to come out? What does this other person want to say to Cancer for the first 2 weeks of January 2021? What's the most important to know? Here it is. What is it? We have, I'm in knots. I'm afraid to tell you my truth, and it's a horrible feeling that I have to humor you. So they have a little bit of a mask on, and they're trying to make, things good and make things that everything's fine when they're really not, okay? And so they're kind of in knots, and they're afraid to tell you their truth, and they're pretending, right? So, but this is about, that's what it's about. They're afraid that they might come forward as being, disloyal or unsupportive or insensitive. But they're just, but then putting a mask on is killing them. So they need to come out of that. What is it that you want to say to them? What are you thinking here that has not been said? Well, the whole deck came out, so I'm not going to take it. Let's take a look. Anything else that is important let's take a look. What does Cancer want to say to this other person? Let's see what wants to come out. What does Cancer want to say to this other person? What does Cancer want to say to this other person? Here it is. What is it? Whoa! Rather than just criticize me, can you tell me what you want in a more positive way? So this is about speaking to each other, okay? It's about saying I'd rather not be criticized, but I still want to give you what you want, right? So that's what this card talks about. So it's kind of like, coming to compromise in the relationship or situation. Now, for some of you, that could be the case, okay? So let's take a look at anything more this other person wants to say to you in the shadows. What's in the shadows that this person wants to say to you? I am focused on you instead of my grief. So maybe that they have some healing that they need to do, and they've been focused on you. Yeah, and they said you didn't imagine it. So it could be that they really do have love for you, but you didn't imagine it. There is feelings there. What do you want to say to them? Okay, let's take a look at what that is. I pretend that I don't care. Okay, so maybe there is a separation right now and you're pretending like you don't care, but you really do. So it's about taking the masks off, guys, on this one here for both sides, it looks like. It's like, get the card here that you didn't break me, okay? So this is about being able to continue to still, move forward. You want them to know that they didn't break you, but sometimes you hear their voice in your head. Okay, and that's what I get. Now, for those of you that do not want to stay together, what is it for you? What is it that the other person wants? What's most important to you as you move forward? Okay, let's take a look at what's most important to you as you move forward for those of you that do not want to get together with this other person. Let's take a look at what that is. 7 of Swords. So what's most important to you in terms of moving forward is to rid of any sort of deception. and just Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is about having faith that no more deception will be coming into play. So this is getting rid of any sort of deception and leaving. And then I get the Empress energy, which is all about Venus energy and being the beautiful, beautiful, transformative queen and beauty, and really focusing on you right now is what I feel. So for those of you that don't, so note your comments below on where you stand, guys. Is this a beautiful card? Look at this beautiful Empress there, right? Wow, I mean, just really beautiful. But this is about I'm no more deception. I'm moving forward and focusing on me, and I will attract what it is that I need to attract moving forward. Okay. All right. I'm sending lots of love. Note your comments, like, and subscribe, guys. I'd love to hear, and thanks for helping my channel. And I look forward to seeing the second half of January. Until then, namaste.